doing? I'm Alan Bell, the owner of Hana's PDX, Snowballs and more. We originally started back in 2017? About 2017. Hana's, Hanas, stands for my kids' initials, Heaven, Alana, Nevaeh, Alante, and Asante for the S. Basically, we just been out here grinding hard. We do snowballs. Our signature dish is a New Orleans style snowball. Comes as basically shaved ice, real fine. Not to be confused with snow cones, but a snowball, because the ice is so fluffy that when I pour the juice onto it, it absorbs into every flake, and it's magically delicious. And I would say my love for food comes from my mom and my dad. Both my mom and my dad can cook. My dad is originally from Houston, from Portland, Oregon, but I think he came out of Houston too, or Dallas. We got people down there. And my mom is born and raised in New Orleans, so I've been around food my whole life, especially good food. I got it. I would want spinach dip from my mom. I would want some crawfish fettuccine from my mom. I would want my dad's barbecue ribs and my grandma's baked beans, and I would make some cornbread.
Cornbread, man.
That sounds good. Damn, I'm hungry. It's a daily struggle, to tell you the truth. Just being a black owner, I say it's different because, one, a lot of people want discounts, and I don't think they take you for real. And being at the background that I have, because I have a checkered background, it's like it's a constant day that I take it as a priority to wake up every day and to change the outlook and to change the agenda on how black men are looked at. So when I step into, I'm cool, I'm a father first, I got friends and all that, but when I step into my business, straight business, professional, straight up and down, and I like to exceed I like to set goals, accomplish them, and set them again, and just keep going. And it's a constant, I say it's a constant struggle. It's just because you got so many things set against you from the gate. And you just so many stereotypes, so many laws and all this. And I just got it every day. I just hit a different hurdle and just keep it going. And I know what I'm doing, everything I'm doing, I'm making sure everybody that's behind me, that they see that we can do it. People like me can do it. And if I can do it, they can do it. So it's a gift and a curse, but it's good. I'm definitely up for it. I'm built for it tough. So I'm good. Man, my kids first. My kids and my wife. Shout out to my wife. And then my kids, and then basically just the love that I get from the community. Like when people leave reviews, or when people inbox me, or when people tag me on Facebook, and just seeing the fulfillment on people's faces and kids' faces, or when seeing a kid light up when they see my truck, like that's what keeps me going. I love it. I wouldn't change it for nothing. I don't complain about it. I might complain about long hours, but when I see somebody and I see how they react when they eat it, it's all worth it. I was a gang member, inner city streets, running around with the wrong crowd, they say. But really, we were just a group of people, man, looking for direction, man, lost in this world that they call America. And I messed up for a while. I think I messed up from like 19 to 30. Let's just say 30. And I just been in and out of jail, prison, had kids. It was just, I was looking for myself. That's basically what I was doing. And it's just looking for my niche. And luckily I found it. If I could tell myself, my, let's say 12-year-old self something, I would say, man, be you. Don't follow the crowd. Always be the leader. Tough guys don't act tough. They just are. Listen more than you talk, and just know that whatever you set your mind to, whatever you dream, you can wake up and make it a reality. But it's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, and you got to be willing to make those sacrifices daily. And then when you take that leap of, the thing about, and I'm glad you said that, you got to take a leap of faith. But what nobody ever told me when I was young, when you take the leap of faith, nobody ever told me that once you take the leap of faith, down the road, you're going to have to take another leap. They never said that part. You're just like, oh, you just got to take a leap of faith. So I would tell them that it's going to be scary to take that leap of faith. And just know that you got to keep doing it, but I promise you the payoff is always going to be worth it. And the only thing, and don't ever be feared to fail, because most people that succeed have all people's success is built on their failures. They tried it, it didn't work, or they tried it and it did work. So you got to keep going. You got to find something that works for you, and you got to have the experience to do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do something. Man, don't gangbang. Don't gangbang. That was probably one of the worst decisions I did. I should have just. But I can't say that because everything that I went through led me to this spot. Every hard lesson that I learned, I see now that I see why God took me through so much that I had to go through. But I would say, focus on working for yourself. Be an entrepreneur. Find something that you love doing every day, and then find out how you can get paid for it. That's what I would say. And focus on that. Because if I would have known what I know now at 38, my birthday is next week, I would have been doing something else. I probably would have a whole franchise of these if I would have started this back in 20. But my mindset, but I had to go through everything I had to go through to get to this point. So it's kind of, everything happens for a reason type of stuff. Being the funny guy, I was always a class clown. So that was my thing. That's what I did. I was funny. I'm still funny. Now, fast forward, my happiness is based upon what makes me happy. My happiness now is based upon what makes me happy and sharing that happiness with, first, my wife, my kids, and then everybody else. That's what happiness is to me, is making yourself happy, because I learned the hard way that you can't make everybody happy. You can't make other people happy. And a lot of people spend their life trying to make people happy. You can't do that. That person has to be happy with themselves, and then when they're happy with themselves, they share the happiness with you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing my happiness with everybody else. And Hannah's makes me happy. It makes me feel complete. It makes me feel like a man. It makes me feel like I am a boss. I don't like to call myself a boss, but I'm a boss. It makes me feel complete. And so I like to share that with everybody else. That's my definition of happiness.